Welcome to Bookscape, your sanctuary for book lovers. Here we provide concise summaries and insightful reviews of the best books. Turn off the noise, settle in, and immerse yourself in the world of literature. Discover new favorites and explore captivating stories with Bookscape.
Welcome to Bookscape, where we dive deep into the books that shape our thoughts and actions. Today, we're exploring The 48 Laws of Power by Robert Greene, a masterful book that dissects the nature of power and offers practical advice on how to achieve and maintain it. I'm Luis, and I'll be your guide through the fascinating and sometimes controversial laws Greene outlines. Let's start with Law 1. Never outshine the master. Greene emphasizes the importance of making those above you feel superior. By making your masters appear more brilliant than they are, you secure your own position and climb the ladder of power. Remember, outshining the master is the worst mistake of all. In corporate settings, this is akin to ensuring your boss receives due credit for successes, thereby securing their favor. Dale Carnegie, in his classic How to Win Friends and Influence People, echoes this sentiment, stressing the importance of making others feel important to gain their support. Moving on to Law 2. Never put too much trust in friends. Learn how to use enemies. Greene suggests that former enemies can often be more loyal than friends because they have more to prove. This law warns us about the hidden dangers of over-relying on friends who might mask their true feelings. Keep friends for friendship, but work with those who are skilled and competent. Sun Tzu, in The Art of War, highlights the strategic advantage of turning enemies into allies, as they will often be more motivated to maintain their newfound status. Law 3. Conceal your intentions. Greene advises using decoys and red herrings to mislead others about your true objectives. By appearing open and friendly while concealing your real plans, you gain the upper hand. As Kierkegaard said, the world wants to be deceived. This is a strategic move to ensure you stay ahead without arousing suspicion. It's like a magician who distracts the audience with one hand while performing the trick with the other. In The Prince, Machiavelli also advocates for this approach, emphasizing the importance of cunning and deceit in political maneuvering. Law 4. Always say less than necessary. Greene highlights the power of silence. By saying less, you create an air of mystery and control over your image. A famous anecdote involves Henry Kissinger, who would repeatedly ask if a report was the best it could be, pushing for excellence through his curt feedback. The lesson here is clear. Words once spoken cannot be taken back, so choose them wisely to maintain power and respect. In The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, Stephen Covey also underscores the importance of being succinct and thoughtful in communication. Law 5. So much depends on reputation. Guard it with your life. Your reputation is your strongest asset. Greene advises being vigilant and proactive in defending it. Planting doubts about your rivals and protecting your own name can be crucial. In today's world, this might mean managing your online presence carefully and addressing any attacks on your character swiftly. Carnegie also mentions that a good reputation, once tarnished, can be challenging to restore, emphasizing proactive management of one's public image. Law 6. Court attention at all costs. Greene argues that being noticed is paramount. Whether through sensational or scandalous means, staying in the public eye is essential. This law emphasizes the importance of visibility in establishing your brand or reputation. For example, early in your career, you might attach your name to unique qualities or projects to stand out. Oscar Wilde famously said, "The only thing worse than being talked about is not being talked about," highlighting the importance of staying relevant. Law 7. Get others to do the work for you, but always take the credit. While it might sound ruthless, Greene underscores the value of leveraging the efforts of others to build your own success. This isn't about exploitation, but about strategic delegation and claiming ownership where it counts. In Think and Grow Rich, Napoleon Hill discusses the importance of leveraging the mastermind principle, surrounding yourself with competent people to achieve greater success. Law 8. Make other people come to you, use bait if necessary. Greene suggests that in negotiations or meetings, it's beneficial to draw others into your territory. This puts you at an advantage, making the environment work in your favor. In Getting to Yes, the authors emphasize the power of creating favorable, negotiating environments to ensure better outcomes. Law 9. Win through your actions, never through argument. Actions speak louder than words. Greene emphasizes that demonstrating your power and abilities through tangible results is far more effective than any debate or argument. This principle is echoed in The Four Agreements by Don Miguel Ruiz, where he stresses the importance of being impeccable with your word and letting your actions speak for themselves. Law 10. Infection. Avoid the unhappy and the unlucky. Negative energy and misfortune can be contagious. Greene advises steering clear of those who bring bad luck or unhappiness into your life, as their influence can be detrimental. This aligns with Jim Rohn's famous quote, "You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with," emphasizing the importance of surrounding yourself with positive influences. Law 11. Learn to keep people dependent on you. By making others rely on you, you secure your position of power. This might mean becoming indispensable in your job or cultivating unique skills that others need. In The Lean Startup, Eric Ries discusses creating value through innovation and making your product or service indispensable to your customers. Law 12. Use selective honesty and generosity to disarm your victim. Greene suggests that occasional acts of honesty and generosity can disarm and manipulate your targets, making them more susceptible to your influence. This is reminiscent of Dale Carnegie's advice to win people over by genuinely showing interest and being generous with praise. Law 13. When asking for help, appeal to people's self-interest, never their mercy or gratitude. People are more inclined to help if they see a benefit for themselves. Framing your requests in terms of their interests is a powerful strategy. This principle is also discussed in Influence the Psychology of Persuasion by Robert Cialdini, where he highlights the power of reciprocity and appealing to self-interest. Law 14. Pose as a friend, work as a spy. By appearing friendly, you can gather crucial information and insights without arousing suspicion. This is akin to the concept of emotional intelligence discussed in Daniel Goleman's work, where understanding and managing relationships strategically can give you an edge. Law 15. Crush your enemy. Totally. Greene advises not to leave any room for retaliation. Completely defeating your enemies ensures they can never rise against you again. In The Art of War, Sun Tzu similarly advocates for total victory, leaving no opportunity for your opponent to regroup or recover. Law 16. Use absence to increase strength and honor. Absence makes the heart grow fonder. By strategically withdrawing from time to time, you create value through scarcity, making your presence more impactful when you do appear. This concept is mirrored in The 5 Love Languages by Gary Chapman, where the power of intentional absence can heighten appreciation and desire. Law 17. Keep others in suspended terror. Cultivate an air of unpredictability. Predictability breeds comfort, and unpredictability keeps others on their toes, giving you a strategic edge. In Thinking Fast and Slow, Daniel Kahneman discusses how unpredictability can disrupt our cognitive biases, making it harder for others to anticipate our moves. Law 18. Do not build a fortress to protect yourself. Isolation is dangerous. Greene warns against isolating yourself. Staying connected with others keeps you informed and influential. In Tribe, on Homecoming and Belonging, Sebastian Junger discusses the importance of community and social connections for survival and success. Law 19. Know who you're dealing with. Do not offend the wrong person. Understanding the people around you and their potential influence is crucial. Avoid unnecessary conflicts, especially with powerful individuals. In How to Win Friends and Influence People, Dale Carnegie also emphasizes the importance of understanding and respecting others' perspectives to maintain harmonious relationships. Law 20. Do not commit to anyone. By maintaining independence, you retain your power and avoid being drawn into others' agendas. Being courted by all gives you the upper hand in any situation. This idea is reinforced in The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, where Covey advises prioritizing your own principles and values over external pressures. Law 21. Play a sucker to catch a sucker. Seem dumber than your mark. Appearing less intelligent can be a strategic move, making others underestimate you and letting their guard down. This tactic is reminiscent of the psychological principle of the Pygmalion effect, where people's expectations can influence others' behavior, as discussed in Mindset by Carol Dweck. Law 22. Use the surrender tactic. Transform weakness into power. Instead of resisting, sometimes it's more strategic to yield, using surrender as a means to gain control. This is similar to the concept of strategic retreat in The Art of War by Sun Tzu, where yielding can sometimes be a more powerful move than direct confrontation. Law 23. Concentrate your forces. Focus your resources and efforts on your strongest points. Intensity defeats extensity every time. In Essentialism, the Disciplined Pursuit of Less, Greg McKeown emphasizes the importance of focusing on what truly matters and eliminating the non-essential to achieve greater impact. Law 24. Play the perfect courtier. Master the art of navigating social politics. Greene outlines the laws of court politics, such as avoiding ostentation and practicing nonchalance. This mirrors the principles in Emotional Intelligence by Daniel Goleman, where managing relationships and understanding social dynamics are key to success. Law 25. Recreate yourself. Take control of your image and identity. Constantly reinventing yourself keeps you relevant and powerful. In Atomic Habits by James Clear, the process of continuous improvement and reinvention is highlighted as a key to long-term success. Law 26. Keep your hands clean. Always have a scapegoat and avoid being directly associated with any wrongdoing. This is similar to Machiavelli's advice in The Prince, where he suggests rulers maintain a clean image while having others carry out any necessary but unpopular actions. Law 27. Play on people's need to believe to create a cult-like following. Cultivate a dedicated following by appealing to people's emotions and creating a sense of belonging. This is akin to the principles of building a strong community in Tribes by Seth Godin, where creating a sense of purpose and belonging is essential for leadership. Law 28. Enter action with boldness. Bold actions command respect and attention. Hesitation is seen as weakness. In The 10X Rule by Grant Cardone, the importance of taking massive, bold actions to achieve extraordinary success is emphasized. Law 29. Plan. All the way to the end. Always have a clear plan and anticipate the possible outcomes. This foresight ensures you stay on top. Stephen Covey's Begin with the End in Mind principle from The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People aligns with this law, advocating for clarity of vision and purpose. Law 30. Make your accomplishments seem effortless. Master the art of making difficult tasks look easy, enhancing your reputation. In Outliers by Malcolm Gladwell, the concept of making success appear effortless is often a result of deliberate practice and preparation, unseen by others. Law 31. Control the options. Get others to play with the cards you deal. By controlling the options available to others, you subtly guide them towards the choices you want them to make. This principle is echoed in Influence, the Psychology of Persuasion by Robert Cialdini, where offering limited choices can lead to more favorable outcomes. Law 32. Play to people's fantasies. People often prefer comforting lies to unpleasant truths. By tapping into their fantasies, you can gain influence and support. This concept is also discussed in The Power of Positive Thinking by Norman Vincent Peale, where positive illusions can have a powerful impact on behavior and motivation. Law 33. Discover each man's thumbscrew. Everyone has a weakness. Identifying and leveraging these vulnerabilities gives you significant power over others. In Emotional Intelligence by Daniel Goleman, understanding others' emotional triggers is crucial for effective influence and leadership. Law 34. Be royal in your own fashion. Act like a king to be treated like one. Carry yourself with confidence and self-respect, and others will treat you with respect and deference. In The Charisma Myth by Olivia Fox Cabane, the importance of exuding confidence and self-assurance is highlighted as a key factor in charismatic leadership. Law 35. Master the art of timing. Timing is everything. Knowing when to act and when to wait can be crucial to your success. In The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle, the emphasis on being present and recognizing the right moments to act is explored. Law 36. Disdain things you cannot have. Ignoring them is the best revenge. By ignoring what you cannot have, you diminish its importance and power over you. This aligns with the Stoic philosophy discussed in Meditations by Marcus Aurelius, where focusing on what is within your control is key to maintaining inner peace. Law 37. Create compelling spectacles. Use drama and entertainment to captivate and influence others. In The Art of Seduction, Robert Greene explores how creating memorable and dramatic experiences can captivate and enchant people, enhancing your influence. Law 38. Think as you like but behave like others. Conform outwardly to avoid drawing unnecessary attention or criticism, while privately maintaining your own beliefs and strategies. This principle is similar to the idea of fitting in while standing out, discussed in Originals by Adam Grant, where balancing conformity and originality is crucial for success. Law 39. Stir up waters to catch fish. By provoking others, you can create opportunities for yourself. This tactic is akin to the concept of creative destruction in The Innovator's Dilemma by Clayton Christensen, where disruption can lead to new opportunities and growth. Law 40. Despise the free lunch. Value what you pay for, as nothing comes truly free. This reinforces the principle that effort and cost confer value. In Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki, the importance of understanding the true value of money and effort is emphasized. Law 41. Avoid stepping into a great man's shoes. Establish your own identity and avoid being overshadowed by your predecessor's legacy. In Good to Great by Jim Collins, the importance of creating your own path and vision for long-term success is discussed. Law 42. Strike the shepherd, and the sheep will scatter. Target the leader to disrupt the group. In The 33 Strategies of War by Robert Greene, the concept of targeting key figures to destabilize and defeat larger groups is explored in depth. Law 43. Work on the hearts and minds of others. Influence people by appealing to their emotions and intellect. In How to Win Friends and Influence People, Dale Carnegie emphasizes the importance of winning people over by understanding and addressing their emotional and intellectual needs. Law 44. Disarm and infuriate with the mirror effect. By mirroring others, you can confuse and unsettle them, gaining the upper hand. This tactic is reminiscent of psychological techniques discussed in The Social Animal by Elliot Aronson, where mirroring can build rapport and influence. Law 45. Preach the need for change, but never reform too much at once. Gradual change is more acceptable and less likely to provoke resistance. This principle is aligned with John Cotter's Leading Change, where successful transformation is achieved through incremental and well-communicated steps. Law 46. Never appear too perfect. Displaying minor flaws can make you more relatable and reduce envy. In Daring Greatly by Brené Brown, the power of vulnerability and authenticity in building connections and reducing envy is discussed. Law 47. Do not go past the mark you aimed for. In Victory, learn when to stop. Knowing when to stop is crucial. Overreaching can lead to your downfall. This principle is echoed in The Art of War, where Sun Tzu advises knowing when to strike and when to withdraw to maintain strategic advantage. Law 48. Assume formlessness. Stay adaptable and flexible. This way, you remain unpredictable and resilient. Bruce Lee's famous quote, "Be water, my friend," encapsulates this idea, emphasizing the importance of adaptability and fluidity in overcoming challenges. And there you have it, The 48 Laws of Power by Robert Greene. Whether you agree with all the laws or not, they offer intriguing insights into the dynamics of power and influence. It's important to note that many of these laws are controversial and can be seen as manipulative or ruthless. They challenge conventional morals and ethics, sparking debates about their applicability and morality in real-life scenarios. We'd love to hear your thoughts. Do you find these laws practical, provocative, or problematic? Your feedback and comments are invaluable to us. Thanks for tuning in to Bookscape. Don't forget to subscribe and leave a review. Until next time, keep learning and stay powerful.
Thanks for joining us on Bookscape. If you enjoyed this book summary and review, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. Share your thoughts and book recommendations in the comments below. If you want to purchase a copy of the book or audiobook, check out the link in the description. Until next time, happy reading, and remember,